Yo, I hate. Oh, it's two. Okay, it's really two. One, I hate when people are late. Oh, like that drives me berserk. Okay, being late and not being punctual is like the worst thing because this just shows me that you can never be on time for anything. And I mean like, and when I mean late, I mean like you're half an hour late. Not like, okay, 5 minutes, cool. Everybody gets a grace period, even 10 minutes. But when you're half an hour late, that pisses me off. And when a person picks off your plate,
Oh my
that
God,
will
that's
set,
the
like,
worst, bro.
when I get my food, let me try it first before you say, oh, let me try it. Those are my two pet peeves. I swear to God, those are my two.
You know what my pet peeve is? It's just that when they go for the banger, like when it's, you know what I mean. My thing is just like if we're gonna go out on a date, like just say me and you as friends, and you're like, yo, hey, congratulations, I'm taking you out to dinner. I'm not gonna go and get lobster and steak because it's the most expensive stuff on it. That I don't like.
Pull the fast one.
I don't like
Hold up,
that.
let me get the expensive meal because it's on you.
Because I don't like that. That's not fair.
No, that's disrespectful.
My thing is just like, my whole thing is I like to do the mean. I take the average. Like if the most expensive bill, the most expensive dish is $50, I'm going 30, 25, 30, something like that.
20.
You know what I mean? 20. So like my thing is just like, that's just real, like to me.
But that's consideration.
That's consideration.
You're not being inconsiderate.
I'm not being inconsiderate because that's fucked up. Like that's someone else's buck.
That is true.
You know what I mean? And out of fairness, I'm like, you know what? Thank you for taking me out, but I'm not like, yo, thank you.
I'm raping your pockets.
I'm fucking you tonight. Pause. You know what I mean? Like so, like that's.
Well, what if they do fuck you at the end of the night though?
That's different.
That's where it changed a little bit. The tone. That is completely different.
That is
you gave
different.
some ass up. Thank you.
Yes, that is different. But like, you know what I mean? That's definitely one of my pet peeves. Also, another pet peeves is a cell phone. Like I feel like a lot of people. You know what I feel like. You know what it is. You know what it is with modern day society. People don't know how to communicate no more.
Yeah,
you know, with social media, with everything, with texting and all that stuff. Yo, it's awkward conversations now.
Well,
like,
no, people can't hold a conversation.
Yeah, it's like
it gets weirder.
What the fuck?
Yeah,
like,
well, you know what happens if you're on a date and a girl's doing this, you should just walk out on her.
Like,
but you can also pull the trigger like, yo, put your phone in the middle. Whoever picks up their phone first pays the bill. I bet you none of these people will pick up their phone. They're like, oh,
but
no.
See, but that's the thing though. Like that's the thing.
But
like,
you can't do that on the first date.
You can't do that though.
You can't do that first date.
But at the same time,
I mean,
like, it's not fair though. It's not fair.
No.
Like because you know, I feel like I'm getting bamboozled as well as you're getting bamboozled. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, yo, it's just, I just don't like it. You know what I mean? Like my thing is just like for you to come on a date and for us to be meeting for the first time, I want your undivided attention.
Yeah. Because time is money.
I want to talk about the first time I fucking ate ice cream. Like, that's what I want to talk about.
Now, do you have deep conversations the first day, or do you wait until it extends?
Nah, you gotta
open it up.
You gotta open it up. You gotta talk about basic shit first, like colors.
Because I've had women like, oh, what's your 5-year plan? Do you want kids?
Oh,
wow.
That, man.
I'm like, I don't mind answering any of those questions because I'm very open.
I feel like
I'm very open. I'm very open and I'm very honest. The thing is, that first date appropriate?
No, I feel like that's an application though. Like I feel like that's like a Corey check.
And besides, everybody puts their best foot forward the first date.
Yeah, but come on, bro. That's not. Yeah, but like asking those specific questions, like I don't feel like.
So what's a good first date question?
First date question is like, what's your favorite color? Fuck that. I'm going basic. What's your favorite color? What's your favorite movie, TV show, food? Like, yo, you gotta ask all of these basic questions first. Then second date is just more of a just a whatever.
But you're right about the holding the conversation part. That's a pet peeve. If like, you can't hold the conversation,
if you can't hold a conversation, I don't feel like
we should continue this.
Yeah.
What's the purpose? Because
No, my boss is texting me.
What? It's 9:45.
Yeah.
Like it's like you know, I think like good conversation topics that you know wouldn't offend you. Where have you been? Have you traveled before?
Yeah.
Like those are points you want to hit, right? You want to get those out the way early. But if you can't talk about those type of things, if you're giving me one word answers, that's another pet peeve actually. The one word answer thing. Yeah. All right. You know what?
Like, you don't want to talk? Like
that's kind of the purpose of this.
Like, we came out here for a reason.
Because you figure, what, you had 2, maybe 3 phone conversations before you got that first date? Or 2, let's say 2 conversations.
Let's say, yeah, you have to
texting and a phone conversation, at least. But see, here's my thing. This is my problem. You text more before you actually, because nowadays you don't talk on the phone as much. You text more.
No, like nowadays it's more about texting. Yeah, you text.
You text more, right?
You text more. Like
in my era,
because you know what it is, because everyone's busy now. Everyone's busy. Like, you know what I mean? Everyone, you know what I mean? For the fair part, everyone is on the go. Like, you know what I mean?
But you have your cell phone always. Like, which doesn't make sense.
But I'm not knocking no one's hustle. You know, I guess you work at the White House. Whatever. That's fine.
You didn't have the right paperwork for this.
You know what I mean? Like, but at the same time, like, you know what I mean? Everyone's busy now, so it's like, it's almost like an inconvenience when they get back to you. Like, oh, hey, what's up? What do you need?
6 hours later.
I'm sorry.
I just asked how your day was going.
Oh, yeah, I'm real busy.
Kind of figured that by this 5-hour lapse time.
What's up? What do you need?
Yeah, that's a pet peeve.
Yo,
that's another pet peeve.
That's, come on, man. You don't do that. You don't do that.
That is very disrespectful.
And then they get home. Oh, I'm sorry, hun. It's just I had a long day.
Now do you respond? That's the next question.
I'm busy.
All right. That's the thing. Do you respond or do you leave it as
I'm busy?
You just don't respond. You wait till the next day. Like, oh yeah, so was I.
I'm busy.
Now is that being petty?
That's not. You know what? It's. You know what? Sometimes I feel like honestly, you have to be petty for someone else to realize the petty shit they did.
100.
You know what I mean? I honestly.
I agree.
You know what I mean? And I don't understand. Like, you know what I mean? Sometimes you have to just showcase to someone else, yo, the shit that you did was petty, but I'm gonna do it too.
I think people don't comprehend what they did to you until you do it back to them. So I do agree, and I don't think that's petty. I honestly don't. I don't count that as petty. Petty is like you hold on to something and you keep trying to use it against them, right? That situation is more of a lesson. Like, listen, I respect you, but also you're showing me this side of you, so let me show you how it feels as well. So I don't think that's petty. I think that's also a lesson.
Okay.
So that's how I count that. But I do. Yeah, you got a point. That the non-communication thing is a pet peeve. That's very bad, and that's very common.
It's common.
That's common even in 28 and 29-year-old women.
Yeah.
So, ladies, gentlemen, please don't do that on a date.
No,
that's horrible. That's just, we get a bad rep enough.
All right, so now we're gonna do a random. So we got 3 out of here. 1, 2, 3. What are we doing?
I think we should do hearts. We should do hearts. Why not? We'll leave that.
Oh God, that don't look
this
good.
should be yours.
No, dude, we both got to talk about it.
Oh, that's fine. We'll pick the one then.
All right. So we got entertainment. First of all, we got to take our shot, man. Jesus Christ. Woo! Entertainment, people. Oh my gosh. We got 2 minutes to talk about entertainment. This is both of us. This is not one topic. This is both of our topics. Entertainment, you know what, man? I'm going to go ahead and do it. It's Yeezy season, people. It's Yeezy season. Listen, man, I'm going to be...
You're not going to give it to good music?
I'm not going to give it to good music. Hold on. Hear me out. No, I'm going to give it to good music. Okay. Hold on, but hear me out. If Ye doesn't win Producer of the Year, I'm mad.
Why?
Do you agree? Hold on. If he doesn't win Producer of the Year, are you mad?
There's been a good amount of bodies of work.
I don't care, man.
You got it.
Yo, he dropped 4, bro. He dropped 4. Give him some respect, bro. Give him some respect, bro. Put some respect on his name, bro. Metro Boomin had a good year. Metro Boomin had a great year. Big Sean, shout out to you.
Murder Beats had a great year.
Shout out to you, Murder.
So, okay. I think at least one of those albums has to be in the Grammys. At least one.
Okay, so at the same time, do you not give him Producer of the Year for dropping 4 albums in 1 month?
Well, see,
no. Hold on.
I can't. I feel like this was pre-planned.
Hold on, but at the same time, though, you got to give the man his credit, though. It's not like it's not like he's making garbage. It's not like he's putting out garbage. Fair to say.
We can agree on that. Good albums.
Yeah.
All have been pretty good. from what I've heard. I still gotta listen to Nas, but what I've heard so far is good things.
Listen to Nas.
Nasir seems solid, but also I don't know if he's gonna get produced. He's up there. He's definitely there. I mean, he put out a lot of good bodies of work.
If he doesn't,
still gotta hear Tiana Taylor's. He still has one more album.
Oh, we gotta hear his fifth one.
And that's the point.
We gotta hear his fifth
because they're supposed to all collab.
We have to hear his fifth.
No, I'm not saying we have to, but he still has another body of work to put out.
Yo, how many people produce 5 albums though?
But I mean, like,
no. In all fairness,
Here's my thing. Producers make like 90 tracks a year, right?
Okay.
So Kanye has said himself. What was that song he gave to that dude? He said, this was just some beat I had laying around. So it's not like he didn't have a lot of this material.
That's fine.
And I'm sure a lot of this material was already done or put in a vault or something. So that's where I'm kind of twisted. Is this all brand new material?
But hold up. Fair to say, is that everybody though?
Oh. A lot
is that everybody? Everybody that
a lot of producers.
You know, like Hov takes like 2-3 years to drop one.
But he's been working the whole time.
But that's what I'm saying though. So my thing is just like, my man dropped about to drop 5 albums, produced 5 albums in 1 year. Allegedly. It dropped in the same year, so that's produced.
So what if some of those tracks were throwaway tracks? Like they just had. That he did from a while back.
It's whatever.
From 2-3 years ago. What if you had
whatever?
So okay, that's my point. But now, if these were all freshly done, I'm like, yeah.
Is it the same thing?
It's still impressive.
Is it the same thing with how can I put this? Is it the same thing with people that do in the movies, like entertainers, actors,
such as?
Like The Rock or something like that. These movies are
done. That guy does a lot of movies.
No, he does a lot of movies.
He does too.
Shout out to Dwayne.
Shout out to
Listen. However, these people are working on these movies for years. But the year it drops is the year they get credit for.
Touche.
The year they get credit for.
Because that's like The Incredibles.
But okay, so that's a fair thing. So my thing is just like the year it drops for Yeezy, he should get producer of the year.
Now if he doesn't,
I'm gonna be
if
upset.
he doesn't, are we
making a phone call?
First off, I've been done with the Grammys for years.
I'm making a phone call.
We've been done with the Grammys for years. I don't know why we still look for validation from the Grammys. Let's call that what that is.
Okay.
I don't even know why we do that at this point. Because they clearly have screwed Kendrick Lamar. They clearly have screwed Jay-Z. They do it every year. So now if they do it to Kanye, are we shocked?
You know what I mean? I'll be very shocked because you know why?
But why?
Because he did 4. He did 4, about to do 5 albums. Like it's hard to ignore that. It's easy to ignore one.
Good Kid, Bad City got ignored very badly, and he lost to who?
No,
Macklemore.
But Macklemore's a nice guy.
You see my point? And that body of work is insane.
Macklemore's a nice guy.
So my point being is like, I don't even know why we look for the validation anymore. We know Kanye is a musical genius. That's not even a question at this point. And he just proved it again, which he does all the time. He pushes the boundaries. He forces us to have the opinion. We can all agree on that. But at the same time, it wouldn't shock me if he didn't win Producer of the Year by the Grammys. And I'm not saying because he's not good.
Wow.
I'm saying because it's something the Grammys do every year.
Yeah.
Every year. And it's only in hip-hop.
No, it is only hip-hop.
It's in no other category. Yeah. I've never seen, and I'm like, okay, well, at this point. And whatever happened to the BET Awards? Is that like not like what award show could they have that were validated?
Canceled.
So like what could they have that could validate it? You know what I'm saying? Like it's kind of insane to me. At this point. You're gonna need an award that can show it. But like, I mean, what is it? The platinum plaques at that point? Or is the gold plaques? What are we saying at this point?
I feel like you know what? I don't know. That's a good question.
You see what I'm saying? Like, cause
it's a good question.
Because if he doesn't win the award, he's gonna be pissed. He's gonna go on a rant.
No matter what, he's gonna be pissed. But like, my thing is just like, yo, I don't really think that. You know what I mean? He should definitely win the award. 110%. Yo, listen, you produce 4 or 5 albums in a year. I don't care when it started. You produce 4 or 5 albums in a year, bro.
Who else has done that?
Nobody, bro. Come on. Who else?
times done in a year? 2, right?
I don't
It's
know.
probably this one, right?
Yeah, probably is.
Probably this one. I mean, that's tough because Kanye's gonna get screwed. We know he's gonna get screwed.
No, you better not get screwed. Yo, Kanye, I'm on your side. I'm voting for you. I'm going to the top for you. You know what? Fuck it. Call me. I'm coming to Chicago. I'm coming to Chicago. I'm leaving tomorrow morning.
Kanye, I mean, he's just gonna be mad. He's just gonna be mad. He gonna go on a rant.
Yeah, he's
He gonna do the. He gonna do the. What do he do to Taylor Swift? The same shit. He gonna do that shit again.
Don't do that.
He gonna do that same bullshit again.
All right.
Tequila's the worst tasting shit ever.
Last one. Random relationship topic. Wow. All right. Let me spit out some here.
I got something.
Pause. Oh, go ahead.
What's considered being a hoe?
Oh.
We need answers.
Oh, God.
We need answers. Is it promiscuity? Is it that you just don't commit? We need answers because listen, women are quick to say, "Oh, he's a hoe," or dudes like, "She's a hoe." See, it's kind of a double-edged sword for women because you could sleep with many dudes as long as you do it respectably. I'm all for that shit. But listen, for dudes, if you don't settle down by a certain age, they think you're a hoe. So what's considered a hoe? I got friends that I consider hoes.
But okay, let me ask you a better question. So if a female, like, say if like you come into a female, like she's looking great, she's pretty, guys, she's attractive, she has a nice body. Not
Is it real or fake, or is there's a difference?
It's hers if she has a receipt, right?
All right.
Okay. So so she has a nice body, right? And she comes and tells you straight up, "Hey, listen, I'm gonna jump off.
I just want dick." She's straight up telling you she wants dick.
So now, hold on. Now, you looked at her as a wife before you talked to her.
Ooh.
Does that change your whole perspective? Hold on, no. Now, hear me out, though. Hear me out.
It's a tough question.
So it is a tough question because now it's like this: do you respect her for telling you straight up she's a jump off right in the beginning, or would you rather find out later on in the relationship she's a jump?
I respect it. I respect it off the jump. You do gotta respect it off the humble. She's just telling me she wants some dick because everybody's had these relationships. I know we've all had them. Let's not even sugarcoat that.
Fine.
Right? She's keeping it 100 with you, right?
She's keeping a buck.
Here's where the kicker gets into it. Now, let's say y'all been rocking for like a couple weeks maybe, you know what I'm saying, all that, and long story short, it's just that basically, let's say you start going raw. Now, here's where my problem comes into play. Is she a hoe now if she's messing with another nigga but you going raw? Or are you stupid for going raw?
Yo, you stupid for going raw.
Okay, see, that's the thing. But she told you what it was from the jump.
But at the same time, my thing is just like, when you tell a female, or a female tells you that they're a jump, does it change the whole dynamics of what your initial
Reaction of,
what your initial intentions were?
Oh. I don't know. That's a good That's a tough question.
You know what I mean?
I didn't think of it in that
you know
sense.
what I mean? Because
but she's keeping it 100 with you.
But my thing is like this. My thing is just like this. Would you rather a female be blunt with you and tell you like straight up, like this is what it is, or would you rather her lead you on?
I've had that situation.
But that's what I'm saying.
I've had that situation. Well, you can misconstrue it.
Yeah.
You can get fucked up. Because, listen, you can start liking a girl. It happens. Usually jumps are the coolest chicks. They tend to be the coolest chicks.
They tend to be
the coolest chicks, but they jumps. You have to remember, there's a place for this. There's
There
only
is.
a time and place. The only time they want love is between 11 and 3 in the morning.
That's fine. That's fine.
And if you're fine with that, cool. But if you went into the intentions of wife and this chick, you're fucking yourself in the long run.
Let me ask you this question. Would you ever say sorry if it wasn't your fault? Balls.
No.
Balls.
No, I got too much pride.
Oh,
No, I got too much pride.
no, come on.
Wait. No, I got too much pride. No.
No. Would you say sorry if it wasn't your fault? Just to mesh it out. Just to be like, you know what?
To clear the air?
Just to be like, you know what, man? I'm just going to say sorry because I just don't want this beef.
Okay, I think it depends on where you're at in your life.
You know me. It does depend where
Younger me is no fucking way. No fucking way.
So is ego.
I've held grudges for years.
So I get it.
I've held grudges for years. That's not a problem. No, it's not so much pride. Well, it is pride, but it's also a point of it's principle. It was also principle. It's a lot of time principle.
No, listen. If it's not my fault, fuck that. I'm riding it out. Get on this fucking horse.
But could you? What if a piece of it was your fault?
But what if? Like, but that's,
would you admit it?
But that's different though. That's different though because if it's not your fault, I'm not gonna sit here and be like,
oh no.
I'm not gonna sit here and be like, oh,
I'm sorry.
Yo, my bad.
No, I'm not with that. Fuck that. No. I'm not doing that.
I'm not doing that at
all. No. That doesn't make any sense. Because basically you're admitting fault.
You're admitting fault, like straight
now,
up.
At this point in my life, will I just let bygones be bygones? Absolutely.
Facts.
Because I don't have time for the stress. I don't have enough time. It's just not worth it. It's like, all right, fine. That's cool. I'm not saying I'm sorry. I meant what I said. I'm sorry for how you took it, but I did mean what I said.
No, but that.
No, that's different. You see what I'm saying?
No, and I get that portion of it. You know what I mean? Like my thing is just like, it's. You know what I mean? Like I sit there and tell people, you know what I mean? Let's take a shot to this one. Let's take a shot to this one.
I don't want tequila anymore, man. This shit's horrible.
I'll switch.
This is true. This shit is horrible. Jesus Christ.
That's bad.
No, that one tastes like shit.
Well, listen, you know what? Liquor's not supposed to taste good. Unless
is it true it distills everything?
I don't fucking know.
So if you put this in a cut, would it clean it?
You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna get hypnotic.
What year are we in? 2005?
Oh, what do the females drink? Nouveau? They should do that?
No. I don't even know what females drink nowadays.
They drink whatever. No.
They drink whatever the
nigga
in the club's paying for.
They drink whatever the nigga in the club's
paying for.
They drink whatever's free.
If the nigga's paying for the bottles, they drinking it.
Yeah. Let me ask you a solid.
Shoot.
2-minute drill. Hold on. Would you rather prefer a dope chick or like a dope looking chick or like a clever chick? Like, you know what I mean? Like somebody that has like smarts, wits, but like, all right, so let me put it in perspective, like for people. Would you rather prefer a 10 on a scale of looks or a 6 on looks but 10 on intelligence?
6 on looks and 10 on intelligence. Why?
Yeah.
There's a reason. Looks may get you in the door, but brains keep you there. I've always believed that theory. You can get in the door with looks. You can be average and highlight. Like you see, I'm average, but I highlight the good parts. That gets me in the door, but my brains keep me there. That's the difference. So when you get in the door, you have to have something to say. If you have nothing to say, what good are you to me?
But is it fair to say that all of these females nowadays, they really don't have nothing to say because of social media?
They don't. A majority of social media girls don't have anything to say. Not all, but a majority.
No, yeah.
I would say a majority. But is that our fault or is that society's fault for uplifting them for their looks? Whose fault is it? Who do we blame for that?
Okay.
Because there's men who are dumb as rocks. We can admit that. Men are fucking stupid and dumb. We're not the smartest niggas in the world.
Facts. It gets even better. How about this? A female, like you said just now, a female could be, a guy could be dumb as rocks. But so, say for instance, would you rather prefer a female that's on social media or off social media? What would you rather prefer?
That's tough. Because now you're saying on social media, off social media. On social media for what?
Well, so
are we talking
not
about
business?
Not business? No, I prefer off it.
Why?
I don't even use my social media unless it's business related. There's no point. If it's not doing real estate or something investing, I'm not doing it. You know what I'm saying? It just doesn't make any sense. So it's just like, what's the purpose? There's honestly, social media is a tool, right? That we've allowed people to abuse.
And I feel like a lot of people has been utilizing it way too much more. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
I feel like people have been letting other people, how can I say it, feel like that's their real life.
But it's not. And that's
It's
the problem.
not, you know what I mean?
You have to separate it.
I feel like a lot of people have that misconception where, okay, that person, oh my God. Like, I don't know if you've ever seen it, but I've never seen anybody on social media losing. I've never seen anybody on social media losing.
Never. Hustlers don't take losses.
I've never seen anybody on social media losing.
They say there's endorphins released on likes. When people get likes, they get endorphins released, right? So
Like,
a majority of it makes people feel good.
I've never seen it.
It makes you feel good. That's the
I've
difference.
never seen it.
It's funny to think that when someone double taps a heart and a heart pops up, that makes you feel better.
Like,
but if your friend was to tell you, "Yo, I love you to death," you wouldn't give a fuck.
Okay.
You'd be like, "Okay."
Did you like my last picture?
What? I've had friends that I know tell me, "Why didn't you like my picture?" But I'm telling you right here, yo, you looking at that picture?
Yo, that picture was dope.
Yo, you didn't like it? For what?
I'm telling you. But just click the like button. But
what does that do?
It validates them. It validates that like.
So then I have a question for you. Do you prefer a friend that tells you they love you to your face and hugs you every day, or a friend that likes a picture?
I prefer. You already know me. Like I prefer respect.
But also,
but my thing is, it's like social media to me is it's fabricated. Like, you know, it's not real. It's like South Beach, Miami. It's like it's
beautiful breast, by the way. Beautiful.
It's for the weekend. That's it. Like, you know what I mean? We'll rent the Lambo. We'll rent the Ferrari. That's it. Or that's our weekend doing that in Miami, South Beach. However, that's not us every day.
Touche.
And that's what it is, though.
Touche. I mean, like I said, it gets interesting that people need it for validation.
Yeah.
I don't care if a person likes my picture or not, because it really does nothing for me. What does it do? Like I said, it depends on how you use your social media. Everybody's different.
Everyone is different.
And the reason social media was made was so that you can show people what's going on.
Yeah, and to
connect with business, connect with people.
Connect with people.
Keep in contact, which is great. But I think we got to a point where we lost the actual idea of it. And we allowed it to overcome all that. Think about this. How many minutes do you think people spend on social media a day? What's the first thing that you think they check when they wake up?
Social media.
Now, how crazy is that?
Super crazy.
People
and I understand that. Like, you know what I mean? But my thing is just like, yo, bro, this is not real. You don't know these people.
No.
These people are in France, Germany, Iowa,
York,
Kentucky, Rhode Island, yeah. And they over there feeding you gas, like, and then what happens is you get attached to that gas. Now, guess what? Now that female that says that this and this and this and this and that, it's just like, oh, yo, this guy in Idaho says that he'll make me my wife. What?
Yeah, well, you know.
What the fuck? What does it even mean? Like, Idaho? Like, you know what I mean? Like, but my thing is just like, it's made the game so much more crazier. You know what I mean? It's a fucked up industry.
You know what? Subscribers and viewers, I just want one of you, right? Not to use social media. See one of these girls and see how average they are. The ones that are beautiful, and go have a conversation with them. Walk up and introduce yourself. I guarantee you'll be shocked. You'll be in awe.
You'll be in awe because you know what? I guarantee you, in the first 2 minutes,
you'll be turned off.
No, matter of fact, the first 5 minutes, they will look at their phone once or twice.
At least, or they won't even, and you'll be like, "Oh, you're not even what I thought."
Yeah,
which is crazy.
It's really crazy.
But I would definitely take the 6 with the 10 because, in the long run, which is crazy to me, people don't look at it anymore. We look at the short. We want instant gratification, right? They don't look at the long run. the woman that's a 6 and a 10 in mind and all that will get you further in life and help you further in life than the woman that's a 10 in looks and a 6 in thought.
Completely agree.
And there you go. And that's basically the way I would answer that question.
Listen, man. You know what, man? We gotta take one more last shot to this, man, because this is
that one was tequila.
This was a great one. This was a great little topic. It was.
Ladies, I love all of you though. Just for the record, you're all great.
Oh God. I'm not gonna lie. You're not great. You're not. Okay. You know.
The thoughts of AJ or the thoughts of AJ alone.
Hey, you can hate me. You can love him. Fuck that. I'm gonna talk myself.
I think everybody has a beautiful side.
Fuck that.
But
you know what I mean? They do have a beautiful side.
At the same fucking time.
You know what? That's what it is. That's what it is, man.
Salud.
Salud. Listen, people, I want to thank you guys for tuning in to another, oh my God, another edition of Opinions and Consequences.
Episode 2.
Episode 2. Like, subscribe, tell a friend to tell a friend. And listen, man, the next episode is coming out next week. Once again,
follow us.
Thank you for watching.
Social media?
Oh, yeah. No, I'm going to put it at the bottom.
Wow,
we're going to put it at the bottom. You already know.
I'll
put it at the bottom, too. You know
Thanks.
what I mean?
We appreciate it.
We appreciate it. Salutations. Have a great night. Don't drink and drive, people. We do not endorse drinking and driving. People.
No.
We're
Uber,
actually taking
Lyft.
an Uber. We're actually taking an Uber. We live here, but we're actually taking an Uber
to our next destination.
Which is a convenience store, and then come back here.
Oh, and let's give a shout out to all the entrepreneurs in the world.
Listen, shout out to all the entrepreneurs. Shout out to all the models.
Yep. Don't get it twisted.
Inspiring models. Listen, I want you guys to continue to do what you're doing, to grind. I just want you guys to just
do better.
Not do better. I want you to just have a fallback plan.
Yeah.
I want you to just think about stuff that is not about your looks.
Facts.
You know what I mean? Think about stuff that you're going to sit and fall back on when your looks are not available. Okay?
That's it.
So I'm not knocking your hustle, people.
We love you all.
I love all you models and all that stuff. But listen, till next time, stay safe, stay blessed. Salutations.
Take care.
We out of here.
Lego.
Ooh, it's a bust head beat, y'all.